big deal.
It'll be in the comic in that color scheme. It still is important, but we're making a comfortable enough amount of them. You know, they said, well, the minimum order quantity is 1,500. You want to do that? We're like, nope, let's go higher. And the prices were good enough. It's like, well, let's still go a little bit higher. So I can't see us selling that many at Joe Fest. No,
I don't think so. Right.
It won't be carded though. It will be in a clamshell. It's our own clamshell. It even has Delta-17 embossed into it. So, but it's one of our figures that we currently have here in a different paint scheme, and the backpack will be a different color as well. So you can't swap that out. You know,
I haven't seen the backpack yet. So you've played a couple of things close to the chest. Steve, before we jump on, I just want to welcome Mega J to the show.
Nice. Hey.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
Hey,
guys?
good. How you doing, man?
Mega J, as our webmaster, got the honor of clicking the site live earlier today.
Yes, thank you, sir.
You got to pull the trigger on the gun.
You know, it's been a great process. A lot of support from our partners, and honestly, thank goodness, because Shopify system at times is not the shopping cart system at the times is not the friendliest. But thanks to our partners, we were able to get it up and running. And now, after a lot of testing, and you know what? Thanks to everybody, all the testers who helped us out. It's been a great experience, and I think we got this nailed down, guys. So order away, everybody, because this is going to be a great experience for everybody to pick up some great new figures. And I think a lot of people are going to be excited about these figures once they get them in hand.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely. Yes, they're going to be. Oops, I pulled up the wrong comment. Yeah, they're going to be for sale at Joe Fest. Yes, they will be.
Yep.
So. Yeah,
and we're all planning on. I think we're all planning on being at Joe Fest. I think that's the plan. Would love to see everybody.
All three of us.
Yeah.
I'm apparently meeting you part way. Are you good to drive the rental car while I nap?
I can drive anywhere, man. I can drive anywhere.
Nice. We'll get you a Ferrari.
There we go.
Yeah. Hopefully, I don't wrap it around a tree like some 13-year-old kid. Oh my God.
Yeah. Right.
Jeez, Louise. And that's in your neck of the woods, Ken.
I know. Out west here.
What's wrong with you Vancouverites, man? What the heck's going on?
I didn't drive today, so I have no guilt whatsoever.
Yeah.
Wasn't
you?
Will there be a signed exclusive by the? I mean, I'm happy to sign the file cards. You know.
Yeah, we can do that if you're at Joe Fest. Online, I don't know. I mean, because okay, Ken is on the other side of the country, and then Jay.
I can walk over to Steve's place, no problem.
Yeah. It's 26. That's like 24 hours to Jay, 27 to Ken. So, yeah.
There you go. And Jay, are we gonna jump on tonight with your channel as well?
Yeah, of course.
I know we're simul streaming there now, but
we're gonna continue this thrilling conversation over tonight, and I got a whole bunch of things to talk about tonight. Lots of toy news. Speaking of like army related action figures, I mean, holy crap, what's going on with the Joe team? I mean, like dropping. Like a lot of their stuff got leaked, and then all of a sudden they have to launch it the very next day. Like, holy crap! A lot of people are like, "This just got dropped. How come we're getting a brand new paint variation?" And I don't understand what's happening. And a lot of people are upset because sold out on Hasbro Pulse, sold out on Target, and people are just really worried now. Where is my stuff? Right? Like a lot of people, and this is one of the failings of retail. You know, these exclusives at retail, right?
Yeah.
There's always a plus and a minus when it comes to these things, but at Delta-17, you know, the goal is to get everybody their product and make sure that everyone's happy, right? So
I'm really nervous about the whole concept of something selling out and people being like, well, now I can't get it. Like you're talking about the Tiger Paw in particular, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, and the good news, anybody out there that's listening, if it's sold out in the US, you can still buy the Tiger Paw at toysnowman.com. They have it up for pre-sale there. I got one there. He's really good. He's in Montreal, I think, in Canada, but he'll ship anywhere.
Yeah, I know him here. Good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very great customer service, like we always try
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, what else is there? Yeah, so Jay, I'll probably be just a bit late. So if you want to start with the toy news, I probably won't be able to get in right when you start. But if you and Steve start, that's totally fine, right? Most questions will go to Steve anyway. So,
Yeah, and don't feel obligated to show up on time. I mean, me, just jump in. We just hang out. We have a good time.
Nice.
But it's always a great thing when a brand new product launches. Largo's in the house. Good to see Largo.
Nice. Hey, Largo.
How's it going, brother?
yeah, one of our big supporters.
But after years of hard work, Delta-17 is finally hitting the ground running. And when you guys get these in hand, I can say personally that these are amazing. These are absolutely incredible. Definitely check out some of the reviews that other content creators have already taken a look at. But the line just keeps going. I can't say anything today, but Steve's got plans upon plans upon plans, and maybe even some vehicles. You never know. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Maybe helicopter gunships and
I might as well just say it then. You guys are this is the worst kept secret ever.
No, I know we already announced that one, so
we don't have stickers on standby.
No.
And then when will they start to ship out? So this is I got this question earlier just on private messenger, and what happened was, okay, it's our first rodeo. So I have a feeling that they're just creating labels right now because it's a Friday. I'm guessing they're not going to physically hit trucks till Monday, but they'll probably continue to fulfill orders through the weekend over at the fulfillment center.
I don't know if they work over the weekend. All I know is that we did some sample stuff from them, and it was fired out really, really fast. Like these guys at Fulfill Right are incredible, apparently. So
you're right. I think their main people work over the weekend, but the labor staff that's actually packing orders might not do it over the weekend. You make a good point.
Yeah, I think that's right.
He answers emails from us over the weekend so that we're good to queue up Monday morning. But you're right. He might the staff might not work over the weekend. He might just be answering off his phone.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, if that's the reason why we chose to go with Fulfill Right rather than fulfill directly on our own end.
Yeah, even with the big amount of orders that came in today, I bet you all those orders will be out their door end of Monday, maybe middle of Tuesday at the latest, even though we saw like a large volume of orders come in. These guys are amazing. You can watch them online a bit as they react to it, and it's like, holy cow, okay, they've already handled that one. They've already handled. It's like, how are they doing? I don't know how many people they have there, but they're amazing. I think that if you order today, you'll probably have it in hand if you're in the States by Thursday at the latest.
On a trial order, it took about 2 days to get there, but it was actually relatively close to where the fulfillment center was. So add another day from other parts of the U.S.
Right.
There's a reason why it's called Delta-17. Let's just say that the Q clearance, letter Q, is the highest level of clearance in the military, and Q
in the government as an entire entity. Yeah. So including military, Department of Energy, all the secret squirrels, everything. The highest level of security clearance you can find in the United States is a what's known as a Q level clearance. So it's the 17th level. That's why we named it Delta-17. Ultra super secret squirrels.
Level of the alphabet. That's where 17 came from. Play sets for Wave 2. Are you okay? Are you okay with the Hind, Shane?
Yeah. The Hind, we hope to get the Hind out in time for Wave 2. It's going to be an extremely complex vehicle, and we want it to be very, very functional, very, very well done. I'd love it to have retractable wheels the same way that the Sky Striker was, where you pull on a tab. Whether or not we can do that is going to be, and there's lots of tricks. Like when I was talking to our new 3D designer that's tackling it, I sent him a list of at least 20 unique things that this Hind will feature. So not only will it have an opening cockpit that is 100% accurate to the real Hind, where this little window opens here and the door opens sideways, but also we want the entire cockpit to come off so you don't have to try to jam your figure in there sideways with his legs posed just the right way so that it will finally fit in around the joystick and da 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 da. We'll have both options, right? So lots of stuff. We're going to have the entire back tail is going to come off easily without being without breaking. The back rear rotor will come off easily. All the individual blades will come off easily. Sorry, the side wings will come off easily, as well as stay on well, and then we'll have different types of loadouts that you can put on the 3 stanchions on each side. So
absolutely. So there you go. And we did ask people for the dimensions, right? And it sounded like a lot of people wanted it to be 2.5 feet long.
Yeah. So it'll roughly, the body of the hind will roughly be from the basically the tomahawk to one of the tips of its rotor, not the tips of both rotors, but that'll be the body, and then you add the blades onto it. The blades we aren't going to make too ridiculously long, so the body will be roughly 2.5 feet long, and the blade will probably add a couple inches, probably just 2 or 3 to it. So
Oops, what's going on here?
But we want to load it up with lots of features to really give people a great experience. I'd love to see a Kiowa, says Joe Fan 84. Well, yeah, wouldn't we all? That would be amazing. I'm a huge helicopter guy. I would love to see every helicopter made, from the Dauphine to the Cormorant, the Merlin, everything. I'm a huge, and the Kiowa is pretty classic. Ken, you're muted.
Any vehicles that come out have always excited me, especially when we're talking about like 3 3/4 inch figures. That was like the biggest thing for all army based toys. Whether or not they were tanks, whether or not they were helicopters or single piloted vehicles. You know what I mean? They were just so exciting whenever you got a brand new vehicle to just jam in as many figures as you could.
And a lot of people are going to use their old school Joe vehicles with these anyway.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, that's what I do here. I take a Stinger or a Vamp or a Tomahawk, whatever it is, and just load it full of army builders, and then just go take some photos or whatever. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, we do want to do a lot of this stuff. A lot of people get excited, and then they're like, play sets, vehicles, wave 4, da da da. And it's like, remember that for the most part, it's just me. Ken helps. Ken, there we go. Helps me part-time, and Jay helps me part-time, and so it's me in the factory. And I don't take weekends. I haven't taken a weekend for years. There's a few that I've taken over the last 3 or 4 years, but for the most part, that I could probably count them on my hand.
Yep. Yes, that's all I'll say. Impossible Pie. Yes.
Yeah. And play sets, like G.I. Joe did a lot of stuff, and they did a lot of it well. So what we want to do is we want to bring different stuff to the table, something unique. There are some things I have on paper. I'm not sure I'm totally in love. We really want to blow people away, give them something a bit different. So we're going to dig. I don't want to put anything out that's just halfway done. Right.
Yep, 100%. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just glad that we got a lot of questions from the chat. It's just because it shows how much interest there has been here. I mean, if the orders aren't already showing that, the chat's certainly validating a lot of that.
Yeah.
And
no.
Yeah, I mean, I've had the figure sitting on my desk for a number of months now, and I'm just kind of like, oh, I can't wait to get these in the hands of my fellow collector. Now it's finally, it's finally happening. Right now, people will. I imagine what's going to happen is you're going to get the order rush over this first weekend, right through the next few days, and then people will start getting their orders end of day Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week, and then we're going to see a lot of social media. I got this, and then we're going to start seeing the real feedback come in from people we don't know, because I thought we'd met everyone, and then I look at the order list and I'm like, either everyone's using aliases online, or I don't know most of these people. But isn't that good? Isn't that a good thing that I don't know these people?
Yeah, right.
Because that means other people are watching and keeping up with all of this. but not necessarily commenting in the chat, which is good because it tells us that the footprint we've built for Delta-17 is bigger than we thought.
Yeah, there's probably some aliases out there because, like, I mean, if you look at some of their identification, it's like Mr. Pie, first name Impossible. Is this correct? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm Impossible Pie.
I've known him since before YouTube, so
Yeah. Robin Toy says that's a 172 Heinz sample. I'm not actually sure of. Yeah, I believe it's 172. It's a die cast that I bought at a toy fair. So I've got lots of Heinz stuff kicking around. I just don't have anything to show off right now. It's just here as a talking point. So I believe it's 170.
To meet you at Joe Fest, Ace. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
My big worry now is whether we're going to have enough time for everyone at Joe Fest, because there were certain situations where we'd give somebody a quick hug and then we'd see them again on the way out, be like, we forgot to hang out with you.
Yeah, I know, it's the worst. Like I say, again, I would honestly love to just sit down 1 or 2 hours each with every person, sit somewhere in the sunshine, listen to the birds, have a cup of iced tea or coffee or whatever, and just shoot the shit. That would be the best. That's the highest honor of all of this, really, is meeting all of these incredible people, and I hope that we can bring something good to their lives, not just like, hey, here's the next plastic thing that you'll be like, ooh, for 2 days, and then you put it down and say, no, we want to build with, to give. I don't know how to express it.
No, I get it, right? Like when you sit down with a toy collector, you're sitting with one of your own, right?
Yeah.
How many times do I get on the phone with one of you, and all of a sudden an hour later, we're still talking and we feel like it's been 15 minutes.
No, I know.
But it's the same with any hobby.
2-3 hours, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, it's 1 a.m. I got to go to bed, and I got to get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, oops.
I feel the same as Steve, though, because when we went to when Dex and myself went to PowerCon, it was just surreal how many people would stop us and say, hey, I watched your show, and oh my god, thank you so much, and it was just humbling, so humbling to actually think that people actually watch the show.
But incredible,
now,
right?
Yeah, but now to actually have a physical item that you created, you know what I mean? Like that's got to blow people away, you know what I mean? And then basically bringing it up to you and say, Steve, could you autograph this? Is like, what are you talking about? Autograph what what do you mean?
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm just a schluff. You don't need my autograph. You'll be all right.
Well, some people asked you and I to sign the poster, right?
Last year already. That was bizarre. I'm like, why? But okay.
It's just that, again, being part of that community, being part of the connection, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, like that's.
The chat's flying faster than usual, but I do want to make it clear, since this is the last comment. That's good that Largo brought up the words 5x5, because people know us as Delta-17. The actual company, is 5x5 toys.
Yes, sir.
I mean, Ramen Toy is the name of the company, but Machina is a line in the company, for example. That's what that is. That's how that works, right? Or is 80s Commanders. Right?
See, look at what Largo says here. I need a Leonidas and Kestrel team up. How the heck do these people know this shit already?
I wasn't gonna say anything. And
it's like
and I
Chad.
promise he does not have a copy of the script. Yeah.
It's a feeling, right? It's that's how connected everyone is with these, right?
I guess
you were going to say Chad called behind, right?
It was, with Flipor, we couldn't believe how many people were like basically calling out names of things and just like saying, "Oh, it would be great if you had this vehicle," and that literally, I was like, "What the heck?" Like I didn't say anything. I'm sure I didn't say anything, but
right,
yeah, it was absolutely crazy.
It's bizarre. It's like it just connects with people, and people are like, they can see the next thing, and they're like, "Hey, how about the next thing is?" And you're just like, "Don't shut up, quiet," right?
Exactly.
It's like, I'm trying to be unique here. I thought I had something cool, but everyone's just like, "Oh yeah, I know," and they're all getting it right, and you're like, "Holy cow!" So either like, great minds think alike, right? And they can see they can see the thing and they understand it, and they're like, I know what the next step is, and it's a good idea, and you're like, wow, yeah, and you got it. What the heck?
See, the devil's in the details right there, you bastard.
You revealed the hind.
Speak with the devil himself,
Yeah.
Say his name 3 times and he will appear. Come on, Brick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rick,
what do you
Rick,
say?
Rick. We should say Mad Hatter 3 times.
Right.
Hatter's actually pushing AWOC right now, and that's actually where
Oh.
Brick should be, but he's not.
Oh, is Hatter live with AWOC right now?
In about I think half an hour. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
we'll be done. We'll be done by that point because I gotta get the stuff going here.
I'm
Steve-
just
Steve
excited.
gotta
I
fill
am
some-
I am so excited. After a lot of hard work, and so much things are still coming down the pipeline. Steve and I are working on the comic book. You know what I mean? There's just so many things which are so to look forward to.
I'm working on the comic book too, Jay.
Yep, and Ken is he's doing some stuff with it. I can't remember what he's doing.
Yeah.
Writing.
I may have
he's doing something with it.
I kind
He's
of
doing
wrote.
something
I
with it.
kind of wrote parts
I
of it.
kind of wrote a bit
Steve will
of
tell
it.
you.
I don't know. It's
You know.
not that important.
Yeah. Well, Steve made most of the details, and I kind of just prettied up a few words. Put it that way.
Yeah, you did good.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's a bit of a story. That's a bit of a story in of itself. When you're like, can you get this typed up? And I'm looking at scans of like text bubbles sideways.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, what does that word say? And I'm like trying to type it up in a way that we can send it to the.
There were some napkins involved. Yeah.
There were some literal napkins involved with some notes in there saying, make sure Leonidas says this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If it wasn't done on a napkin, it's never actually been done.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
All the greatest doodles have been done on napkins.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, this was the victory lap.
Oh, you know what? There's still more to come, though. There's still more to come. Wow, Red Foreman.
There you
we
go.
got a super chat. We got a super chat going.
I'll let you read that one because that's on your channel. So.
Sure. Hey, Jay and Ken. I just ordered everything except for the 4 army builders. Excited to have them with Operation Recall and a call sign Longbow. Thank you so much, Red Foreman. You're awesome, dude. Always
Yeah,
good to see
thanks,
Red
man.
Foreman.
Thanks, Red.
That's awesome. Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah. So
yeah.
excited.
We got a lot of orders to go back to here. One dude ordered 37 figures. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was wild.
And we've
Thorgrim-
we've had more than one question about, like, this is the second question I think we've had today about whether or not the other one was on private message, but hey, what happened? It won't take my payment info. I'm not sure. I would just suggest if it's not taking credit card, switch to PayPal. If it's not taking PayPal, switch to credit card, because we've managed to get a lot of orders in today. So I don't think.
One other thing you should try. This was a particular problem when we were doing Kickstarter with Flipboard. Sometimes, for whatever strange reason, mobile is not playing nice with some people. That's the other thing. So if you're having trouble with your phone, try your tablet. If you're having trouble with your tablet, try to find somewhere you can get on the desktop somewhere. That seems to be an issue. So I know we love technology. I know that phones are an integral part of the process, but unfortunately, sometimes you need to try something different. So if you have access to a tablet, please try that. If you have access to a laptop, please try that. But and no matter what, we're going to be there for you guys. Send us an email if you are having trouble, and we'll get to you guys as soon as we can. Okay, Thorgrim, best of luck, brother. We'll get
best of luck. Largo, again, you're reading our minds here.
What's he saying now? Oh, yeah.
Because what's been selling like hotcakes today, Steve?
Thunder Battalion. He's number 1 right now, followed closely by Okami, and then is it Shepherd after that? Or no, Rooster.
It's Rooster. Having said that, if you combine Delta Squad A and B, that's the best seller.
Okay.
So
yeah.
Love those. You gotta love those army builders, man. That's the name of the game. This is a military. Come on.
Yeah.
Anybody who didn't figure out that a military action figure line wouldn't need an army builder, you guys got something wrong. You got to have an army builder.
But that's a good question. Actually, is Delta Squad Infantry our best seller because there's 2 different ones, or is it Thunder Battalion? I don't know. Right?
Oh, look at this. Death Sparrow has now outpaced Shepherd. Holy cow. I was wondering. She was lagging behind for a little while, and I was like, what are you talking about? She's like one of our big stars, right?
Yeah, these guys.
The last couple hours have been a lot of Death Sparrow selling. There you go. There's your Thunder Battalion, Jay. I'll full screen you. Give me a second.
I just broke his visor.
Nah, you just put it back on.
Well,
He didn't pick it.
you know what? He's been sitting on the shelf for so long, it's stiffened up. That's the problem. But yeah,
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
second. There's a second visor though. But yeah,
look at that guy. He's awesome.
yes,
Look at the detail, right? The med packs. You know what I mean? He's
Well, you
literally
got-
a video game character come to fruition. Just gorgeous.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks,
He's
man.
even got his little backpack there. Look at the rope.
And you
I
also
love
have
it.
his belt backwards. It comes out of the
I
packaging.
always do. I always do that.
It comes out of the packaging like that.
I always do that.
But yeah, everyone's like Michael from Toy Habits. He did his whole review that way, and then I told him after, I was like, "Is it too late to change?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "That's okay. You can leave it that way. You can
Yeah.
actually leave it that way."
It's
Some
fine.
people want the details like that. But yeah, the number of orders that have poured in, it's been great. All of you out there have been a good community, and a lot of people have been sharing the links. You know, some of the people in the chat here were sharing you links. You know, and 3D Joe's Full Force podcast, they all shared the link, right? Grindstone Toys, everyone's been sharing it, and it's been
Wow.
fantastic, right? There you
There
go.
you
There you
go.
go, Joe. You got it. You got it. Yeah. So, all right. I don't know what you all got planned for the rest of the night. Well, I do know what we have planned. Eat some food and go on Jay's channel at some point.
Yeah,
We're
man.
definitely gonna do this again, guys. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Look at these guys.
Yes.
Look at these guys.
Nice.
If you weren't picking this guys up, you don't know what you're doing. This is awesome.
He's been so popular today.
He
Yeah.
has been.
Ridiculously popular.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it's been pretty amazing. You know, I wasn't sure how these were going to be received. Like, because we first, when you've been working on them for over 4 years, Steve. I started looking at the 2D drawings in June of 2020. That's when I first saw
Right.
your layouts and your first 2D turnarounds, and I'm just like, I wonder when the day is going to come when we're
Yeah,
going to get to
if-
celebrate all this.
If it'll come, right? It's like so far away. And then it kept getting pushed back. And we kept telling these poor people, it's just 2 weeks, man. Just 2 weeks. It was like that COVID thing. Oh, just 2 weeks to flatten the curve.
Yeah, a
You know?
month here, a month here, a month there.
Yeah.
You know,
We're like,
later.
oops.
But that's the reason why,
Nice.
like,
I
most
love
of
her.
us, there you go, there's Kestrel, right? There's a reason why that a lot of people didn't even hear about Delta-17
Mhm.
until Joe Fest last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the focus there, Jay. And while we had talked about it on the side, while I mentioned it, while I brought you on, we didn't really broadcast our signal out there until Joe Fest, and we sort of just dropped in, and all of a sudden, because of you got the backpack there, Jay.
It's not the backpack. Never mind.
No, what'd you do? Sorry, I was looking at Red Foreman's. I was looking at.
You missed it, Ken. You missed it.
I missed it because I was looking at Red Foreman's super chat and wanted to thank him. Red Foreman, thank you for the super chat, and he says couldn't leave you out, Ken. Congratulations on D17. Definitely appreciate that. Like he actually jumped channels just to send me a super chat. Nice guy.
Wow. Yeah.
Nice guy.
Nice.
I've actually missed your comments for a while, Red, because I haven't seen you in a little while. But that's
Red is
actually,
awesome.
What am I talking about? I haven't gone live in a while. Not your fault. I will take that. I won't deflect.
Okay, we got a question here from Comics Legend. How long will the 10% discount be available? And I think we're going to do that for a couple months.
I think we can run that too, just about Joe Fest, right?
Yeah, and then we'll start looking at, we're going to think about, well, should we do things, like at first I was thinking like, buy all 12, you get this and that, or buy 6 Thunder Battalion, you get this. And it all worked out to be basically the same, that it's like 10% off if you just do 6 or more. That just seemed to just love it. It kept it from everything being like really overcomplicated, and you came to the same savings either way. So we're going to keep it for 2 months for sure. And then we'll look beyond that. I like offering people something where they feel good about their purchases instead of being like, oh man, what did I do? Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
see, Ned Flanders gets me. Ned Flanders gets me.
What's he got?
Ned Flanders knows what's up. Ned Flanders.
Yeah.
Kestrel's backside. There you go. That's what there you go.
Yeah, I totally missed that for a moment there. And Red Foreman asks, special teams and repaint. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss this question, but we talked a little bit earlier about the Joe Fest exclusive being a repaint.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't flash up your question right away. I know you asked that a couple times, Red. Sorry, I wasn't trying to ignore you. There, and then God, what else? What else there? Yeah, we did show the prototypes at Joe Fest
Yeah, but
in
the
the morning.
production samples, the production units are so much better.
They always
Mhm.
are.
No matter
Yeah.
what, I love the original Paint Masters, but these are just out of this world. You know what I mean? Like just the way
Yeah.
the overall nature of them. They are, some of them are a little bit shiny, but they just look so good. Honestly,
Yeah.
they look so great.
Nice.
The
Thanks.
code is Delta-10 off, all one word. If you've already processed your order, I'm not sure how we can refund that. We did have one person place a big order, and then Steve was able just to send another part, like just to throw in another figure on top because it was a sizable order. But it is going to be hard for us to process. I mean, we've got right now we're sitting on 163 orders that we have to fulfill. And that's going to pour in over the weekend. So if anyone needs like refunds because they forgot the code, it's going to be hard for us to get to. If you email us at the contact at delta17toys.com, we'll try to get to it, but no promises, just because we have a lot to get through.
Oh, everything's flooded. I mean, Instagram, Facebook, our contact email, our orders, and then
that's why
messages.
the public post says, please don't forget the code. We can't refund. We can't refund this.
Yeah.
The reality of it is there are backwards ways to maybe kind of refund it. I don't know if you can actually type in the number to refund, but again, with one guy who placed a big order, we just threw in an extra figure and he was happy with that. I don't know that we can do that every time though, because like I said, there's a lot of orders right now.
And it's labor intensive too, to do that process on the back end, and then to also try to identify the correct person, the correct order. When all this stuff is flying in, like from just so many different websites and channels and different things like that, and then we've got this one thing, I gotta go, whoa, I gotta slow down, take 10 minutes to do this.
It's not that we don't want to do it, right?
Yeah, I want to do it to honor people, but at the same time, it's like, holy cow, I don't know. Like, please just don't forget the code.
Yeah, because you might get a ping on your phone. You go, yeah, sure, I'll take care of it. Between there and your desk, you hit 3 things.
Yep.
And then you get to your desk and you go, oh crap, I got to do this, this, and this, and then so yeah.
Thorgrim actually got it to work. So congratulations, Thorgrim. That was that's great.
Nice. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, just keep trying. Basically, different options, different availabilities, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll figure something out, right? Like some people simply missed the code, or maybe just tell us at Joe Fest, and if you want the exclusive, we can give it to you for a few bucks less. I don't know, right? Maybe we can do it that way, right?
All right, Joe fan, go have fun with your kid, man. That's the best way to do things. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
We'll make everybody happy.
We'll find a way to make as many people happy as possible. It's just
bring your receipts.
Bring your receipts. There you go.
Bring your receipts.
Bring your receipts. Flash them up, and we can compensate you in some
flash
way.
The receipts. Don't flash anything else, please.
Only the receipts. Yeah, like the Canuck was saying.
Receipts flash.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, and yes, Red Foreman. That could work too. A code for a future order. But if you do order more stuff, like if you get 6 figures or more, I think you said your order was bigger than that. You can still use the code if you want to get another. If you get another 6 figures, it'll still be active. But we have to find a way to figure out what to do retroactively for you now.
Right.
Yeah. Or if your name actually shows up as Red Foreman on your order, and that might actually help, and then we might know what to do. But we always appreciate your support. Thank you once again for these.
The code is pretty simple. It's Delta-10 off. It's pretty simple to remember. Delta-10 Delta-10 OFF. So just try to remember that, guys, and keep that in mind whenever you do it for future orders. But it's a lot of fun. So yeah. And if anybody has any problems, we are right here. Contact at delta17toys.com. We're always here to answer your questions, guys. So thank you for all the support. It's been amazing.
Yeah,
so far.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
How do I do?
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
That's supposed to be a ticker, not a.
Anyway. Why did you just leave that other one up? That was good.
Yeah, I'm trying to make that into a ticker. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway,
no, just leave the other one up. It's nice and big. What's the difference?
Oh, okay. We'll do that. We'll do that then. Sure. There you go.
Perfect.
There you go. But does it disable when I try to put comments up? Like, does it?
It will,
Yeah, see,
but as soon as
does
you
that.
put the comments down, it comes back. So don't worry, it's fine.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
I don't know my StreamYard anymore. I don't StreamYard so good anymore. You know.
Where's Nolan? No, Nolan pops in every now and then. Frank Rivera, good to see you, brother. Yeah, man. Really excited about the line. Obviously, I couldn't have done it any better. Steve's an amazing designer. Of course he is. Steve's. It's all Steve. If it wasn't for Steve,
Yeah,
none of this would be here.
yeah. Appreciate it, Neil. Thank you.
Don't overthink it, Ken, because I never overthink anything ever at any point in my life.
Yeah.
Right? Should see me like even at a clothing store, and I'm like, oh, what should I buy? It's like just buy some shoes, Ken, and shut up.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you won't have to wait too long. They're already in stock, already ready to ship. Just place your order, and it'll be on the way.
Absolutely. Well, gents, have we pretty much addressed everything here, or do we have other things we want to potentially talk about?
Jeremy J has a $2 super sticker.
Yeah, actually, my drinking buddy from Joe Fest.
There
He's
we go.
coined the
Oh,
term.
yeah, right.
He's coined the
All
term
in, baby.
Kenpo is an animal. He always types that everywhere now. Anytime he sees me,
All
like
in.
we'll be in the chat, and he'll be like, "Kenpo is an animal. I demand you show up."
Oh, Red Foreman's got a really good question. I like that question.
Thank you for the super chat, Jeremy J. And we'll drink again sometime before, before too long. Let's hope.
Yeah, Red Foreman's got a great question. I like that. Any chance of small play sets? I like that.
Well, we would like to. I have a few things written down, but I'm not super pumped about them. They're pretty cool. We'll keep developing them. For now, it's not the biggest priority. We've got the Hind going. We've got Wave 2, which would be a minimum of 12 figures. There may be more figures than that in Wave 2. We'll see. And there's also a possibility of a second vehicle that we're working on. Plus, there's the Wave 1.5 figure that I think everyone will really enjoy. So people are saying now weapon sets, they want play sets, or weapons packs, sorry. And all of these things are pretty interesting. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
How's that?
Good.
How's the throne? I mean, I know it's not focusing very well because it's on my phone.
Game of Thrones.
Right.
But you see the gun throne there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. If you all like that gun throne, you can go to Gridiron Studios right now and get that. It's $30 US to get
awesome.
To get the Game of Thrones gun throne. It looks really good with Shadow Dragon.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Such a bummer that they're not coming to Joe Fest now. I was really looking forward to them being there.
I know. Digital and physical. That's the plan.
Yeah, digital will be free, and physical will be, we'll try to keep it at a reasonable rate.
Yep. But physical is always better, in my opinion, because you can always refer to it. If the servers go down, you'll never have to worry about it. And again, it's just beautiful artwork has to be appreciated when you hold it. That's the way I've always looked at it. So.
Oh yeah, and we found an artist that's just incredible. He's just incredible.
100%. Largo's got my way of thinking. I got to tell you.
Well, that's what I just put up. Yeah.
Oh boy.
We'll have one of those Marvel swimsuit issues for sure.
Yeah. It's almost done. How about we just leave it at that?
I'll get it done. Don't worry, we're on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Red Foreman. Very excited to see Raman's lineup at Joe Fest.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. I suppose that about wraps things up. I normally I know when to wrap up, but I'm kind of in this feeling right now where it just keeps going. Like orders are coming in, people are curious about certain things,
Yeah, but we are here to answer all your questions, guys. If you want to bring up that email address one more time, Ken.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah,
right.
Just hit us up on contact at delta17toys.com. Always here to answer any of your questions at any time. It does take us a little while because right now we're swamped with orders, so please be patient with us. We love you guys, but honestly, it's going to be daunting for this next couple of days. So please give us some time to get back to you. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like honestly, you might email us, and if we get to you on the same day, great. If it's 4 or 5 days later, we tried not to forget you, or we'll try not to forget. Let's put it that way.
Well, you won't be
Right.
forgotten, but we it does take a little bit of time.
It does take a bit of time. That's what I'm
It does
trying
take
to
a bit.
say.
Yeah.
And yes, the answer is yes on this question.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah. We'll figure
Mhm.
something out. We'll put them on the. We'll put them up for a limited time, and of course, you'll know about it on the website as well.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thanks, Crash.
And
Appreciate it.
I'd love to keep it going, but the party's going to keep going on Jay's channel for a late night
We
stream
will.
later
We
on,
will continue this.
right? And
in a
I
couple
know
hours.
that both Punk with Toys and Toy Habits had made plans with us to do a stream as well. I think Zazel had
Nice.
asked Zazel had done a plan for us to go on with him and Gaz at some point as well too. So,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Thanks, Boone.
Pedro, what figure is most popular? Still Thunder Battalion, unless you combine the two Delta infantries.
Yeah, I tend to think of them as one. I mean, I know that they have a slight paint difference, but I tend to think of them as one unit. So, yeah, what we got now? Wow.
As far as Joe Fest, Dynamo Dave, Joe Fest is the plan for now. If PowerCon were happening this year, we'd be doing that. Oh, by the way, Jay, we need to contact Val about PowerCon 25, don't we?
Yeah, I'll talk to him again. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
I think he's just on extended break.
That's fine. That totally makes sense. I told him in September when we were on your show that I'd love to do that.
Mhm.
And yeah, so far the plan for 2025 is Joe Fest and PowerCon. People have been talking to us about Assembly Required as well in November. I know that's a Friday, Saturday show. If it's a smaller show, it's a longer way for us to come from Canada. So, yeah.
It's a lot of planning, but we'll do what we can.
Oh boy.
You know what? I would, but we probably get the stream shut down. I don't know. So
Yeah,
it's getting really sensitive out there. It's getting sensitive out there, guys.
Yeah.
Dave was the first guy to see me walk into the doors of the lobby at Joe Fest, and his loud voice going, "Ken," is what made everyone kind of turn. Oh, Ken's here, and it kind of made me feel more popular than I actually was.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
his voice. You remember when we walked in the door, Steve?
Yes, I do.
That was the guy who said it. So
Right.
perfect. Yeah, and he did some work for Operation Recall as well.
Oh, nice.
Nice, excellent.
Yeah. Okay, gents. I think that's about a wrap. That's a wrap. That's about done. I just combined two phrases together.
Yeah.
Jay, tell us what's going on your end.
This is going on, man. Delta-17
Where
is
to
going
find
on.
you?
So the Delta-17 is going on, guys. Definitely head over to delta17.com, click on the shop, start getting it with 10% off, Delta 10 off. Guys, don't forget about that code because you don't want to miss out on this amazing savings. It'll never happen again. And again, guys, like grab these while you can because the next run will come, but you want to get on top of this now. You don't want to have to wait to actually get your figures for Delta-17.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, and we'll see you later on that front.
Yeah. Looking forward to that, man.
Steve, 100%. Any words of wisdom, victory lap, touchdown, end zone touchdown dances, or hockey celebrations you want to do right now while you're here? This day's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. First of all, sorry for the delay. It's not because we're not working hard. It's just little cogs in the machine, little things that need to happen, and here we are. That's fine. What I do want to emphasize is really a huge thank you to everyone out there. To our supporters, to our customers. These are all really fantastic people, and I really appreciate you all. And we hope that we can deliver. If there's an issue, reach out to us. Like a rivet is bad, something's wrong. Reach out to us. And we'll try to make it right. And in the meantime, just thank you so much. And we will deliver our comic. I think you'll be very, very appreciative of it. We tried to make it a high octane sort of barn burner, and then we're going to simmer her down a bit and then crank her back up as we go through the issues. And I think you'll appreciate the characters, the personalities, and how they interplay, and just thank you so much. We really hope to deliver and make this worth your while.
100%. Well, all right then. So I guess I'll see you all later. Ordinarily, oh no, I really should plug this because it involves others. But this Sunday I will be on with the team from Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. So Jason,
Nice,
Benjamin,
nice.
Jeremy was just here actually. He helped develop some stuff from them early on as well. He won't be there that Sunday, but hello anyway, Jeremy, one of my favorite drinking buddies. Rick something and Adam from Highly Articulated will be on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific or 1 p.m. Eastern. So we'll be doing that. At this point I don't have an upload video planned for next week. I may take the week off of uploading a video because I've done this another live stream. I had the toy haul video and I had the Delta-17 launch video, like the actual commercial for it. So that's quite a bit already. So I might not do another video till the end of the month. But yeah, Delta17toys.com. Don't forget that discount code and thank everyone for all their wonderful support. You all are a fantastic community. So
yeah, thank you so much.
I wish I didn't have to end this launch stream, but yeah. Steve, think of a better end zone touchdown dance next time.
Yeah.
You only had 4 years to plan that end zone touchdown.
Yeah, right, eh? Well, I wasn't working on that crap. Yeah, right.
Are you actually designing figures and not worried about the,
Yeah. We'll do one.
All right. Oh, and sorry, one more thing. Largo's Lair will also have an upcoming video with him and Will celebrating Delta-17 in an upcoming episode. I will more than likely send a clip for that part. And just when I thought he was gone, he's still here. Have another beer for me, Jeremy. Thank you for the super chat there. That's like his new phrase. He's just hashtag everywhere. Kenpo is an animal.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
Yeah, I remember him. He was at the Animal Warriors stand, right?
Oh, I asked Jason because we went to the Sarge breakfast.
Yeah.
So I didn't see Jeremy right away in the morning. I think I saw him like after lunch or something. And I asked Jason a few months later. I was like, how was Jeremy in the morning of the Sunday? He kind of laughed. He goes, a bit rough compared to the other days. And I'm like, I'm sorry, that was my fault.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was also a bit sluggish.
Yeah. Well, you did good.
We can blame each other, Codependent drinking.
Yeah.
That's what we became. All right. We'll see you all later on Mega J's channel at 10 p.m. Pacific or 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And have a good one. What's the Delta-17 saying? It's not Yojo. It's not full force. I don't know. War in the shadows. War in the shadows.
War in the shadows.
All right. Take care. Have a good one.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Okay, bye.